Howdy, Space Rangers, Captain Phoenix here. A new Rick and Morty season just wrapped up. I'm gonna give a nice review of it that's plain and simple. Nothing complicated happened in this. Woof. Alright, we got quite a bit to talk about then. So, Rick and Morty is a show I have been avoiding to review for quite some time, mostly because when I started watching it, I was underage. But now I'm living that adult life, baby. Let's go. Doritos Mountain Dew. What am I doing with my life? Anyway, so Rick and Morty, good show. Really like it. A bit weird, but I like weird. So, season 5 came out, and it was a wild ride to be sure. Let me just say this right here, right now, for all the haters out there. This is a lot better than season 4. This season was a huge pick-me-up from season 4. And for those who also hate me, I like season 3. Yes, season 3 is my favorite season of the show. Kill me. So, season 5, what do I have to say about season 5? It was really good. Based off my thoughts on the first 3 episodes alone, the first episode was really good, like really good, but it was missing something. It was missing that little thing that could have made it great. Episode 2 was really good as well, though I know some people didn't like it because of the whole no consequence thing happening. I just wanted it to be a fun concept. And episode 3, the one where Morty got a bit extra horny. Not a good episode. I think we can all agree it was not a good episode. I found it funny. There was some jokes in there that I genuinely laughed at, but I think we can all agree it was kind of gross for the most part. But at the end of the day, what do I think of the whole season as a whole? Well, ignoring the first 3 episodes, the rest I can't remember for the life of me. I know there was an episode where Rick's car got a personality, and there was Rick Shine of the Spotless Mort or whatever, where he into Bird Person's brain. Other than that, I can't remember everything in between. So we're going to talk about the season in general, especially in regards with the finale, which was awesome as hey y'all. So, what do I have to say about Rick and Morty season 5 so far? This is, I wouldn't say it's a return to form. I'm not one of those people who say, well, the first 2 seasons of Rick and Morty were the best. Nothing could ever top that. Why are you giving Rick a personality? Speaking of which, I just want to go on a side rant about here for a bit. Where we have these fan baby boys complaining, why does Rick have a personality? Why is he caring? The whole point of Rick is that he doesn't care. He should have character growth. Shut the hell up, alright? Shut up before I pull this Glock in your face. Bang, 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 gangster style. I come from the West Coast. What am I doing with myself? Okay, it's okay to let your characters grow. It's okay for Rick to be a good and caring grandpa. Why is this so hard for people to accept? Yes, he's a bad person, but he's supposed to better himself. That's what character development is, you dimwits. Seriously. The fans of this show say Rick and Morty is only a show for people with high IQ, yet their own fans have -0 IQ. It's that bad. Yes, I know I said -0. So, back on track. This was a really good season. Obviously, animation is good. Can't complain about that. It comes from Adult Swim, which is, a pretty big company. And obviously, it was all, very creative. I feel like it was not as creative as the other seasons, though. Whereas the other seasons went to like different dimensions and planets. This season, we did very little of that. It was only like in the second half of the season where we actually did a lot more dimension hopping. For the first half, it was mostly planet hopping. There's a difference, and I didn't mind it. I just found it very strange. Also, you could tell, like, I don't know, maybe it's with the new writers or whatnot, but the show did feel very different as to previous seasons. And obviously this all started with season 4, where everyone was like, this is a bit different. Season 5 felt different, but in a sort of good way, where it wasn't just raunchy jokes or whatever. It was actually trying to be have its own identity, but still be Rick and Morty, which was a very tight bridge for this season to walk on. So I'll give it. It was a bit weird. Then we have the finale, which is obviously what this whole review was about, because I could care less about the rest of the season. Yeah, Rick's car has a personality. Pretty cool. No one cares. Yeah, Jessica's a Time Lord. B. Yeah, no one cares. Everyone cares about Rick's backstory. Now, I do remember Adult Swim that said that they were going to make the finale a 1-hour special, when really it was like only a 40-minute special, because it was a 2-parter between episode 9 and 10. I guess you could count episode 8 as part of that, seeing as it was also about Rick's backstory, which would total to an hour, but seeing as episode 8, 9, and 10 aired on different dates, like very different dates, I don't count it as part of the part 2. So they lied to us again. Not the first time Adult Swim lied, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, Rick and Morty, really good. Love the finale. my god. The first part where Morty is going out with like this crazy criminal and then they be trouble and whatnot, and then Morty cuts off his hand, yeets it in the guy's portal thigh, and the dude gets sucked into himself. One of the most creative kills I have ever seen. Bloody loved it. And obviously we have part 2. Part 2 outshines part 1 in so many ways. First of all, we had an anime opening. Yes, Rick and Morty came in and gave us an anime opening. Alright, praise thee the Lord. Next was, we got to see 40-year-old Morty. Hilarious, and we got back to the Citadel, where we get to meet evil eye patch Morty. Crazy dude, crazy dude. And he wants to get out of the center point so he can get away from Rick. Love his motive. Love the story. I love evil Morty. And, I can't remember, I should have probably done research before I did this video, but I think the episode Rick Lantis, one of the best episodes of the show, was in season 2 or 3, I probably should have checked, but that was what this episode was based off. This was like an official sequel to Rick Lantis, and I know for a lot of people, Rick Lantis was their favorite episode of the entire show, and now that we have an official sequel, the entire fan base lost their minds. Personally, again, I also really love Rick Lantis, but this episode to me was a lot better. Like the fact that we actually got an official sequel to Rick Lantis, this episode a lot better. I loved it. One of the best episodes of the show. Just mwah, perfect, mwah, delicious. Yes, we got to have that awesome score, evil Morty score. Amazing. We get him break through the central infinite point or whatever. Now his portal is yellow. What does that mean for the future? Are we gonna meet the other 2 Ricks? Because for me, there are like 2 Ricks I want to meet. I want to meet the original Rick, the one who killed Rick C-137's family, young Beth and Diane. And I want to meet the second Rick, the one who walked out on Beth and her family. Because remember, Rick occupied the universe where Beth and Morty and whatnot exist, but we know the other Rick left them. He kind of like walked out on them. So those are the 2 Ricks I would like to meet in season 6. The Rick who walked out and the Rick who started this whole thing in the first place. I love Rick's backstory. It was a nice long silent thing, dialogueless backstory where you get to see what Rick did, how he became the dude he was. I was gonna upload it on my channel, then I realized, oh wait, that is way too long, and I will get copyright for this. I will straight up get destroyed if I upload this video. So better not do it. Better just talk about the season itself. Another thing I'd like to point out is that this season had the turkey episode. Yes, the Thanksgiving episode. I bloody love that episode. It was hilarious. It was creative. It was fun. Obviously, we got to see the president again, and I love the fact that they gave him so much more personality. So I love the turkey episode. So yeah, this season had a lot of good episodes. Are they some of my favorite episodes? Maybe, maybe not. Again, I like turkey episode. I loved the last 3 episodes. Everything else was kind of like, okay, it was like classic Rick and Morty. Not much to say there. Some of it was good, some of it was atrociously bad. But in the end, season 5 was a really good season. Even without the finale, like if you cut out the last 2 episodes, it would still be an okay season of Rick and Morty. But that finale really cemented how good this thing was. And yeah, obviously, I like many of the other fans can't wait for season 6. But in the end, what would I give this season? Well, it was funny, it had good animation, an amazing 3-part finale, and the turkey episode. So all in all, I think this season can walk away with an 8 out of 10. The only reason I didn't get higher was because that episode with Morty's hot dog, we'll call it now, his hot dog, his banana. Yeah, that was a bit much. That was a bit much. But again, it was fine. So those are my thoughts on Rick and Morty season 5. Nothing too epic, nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna dissect the season like a lot of crazy fans, and I'm not gonna tell you need a high IQ to go watch the show. Just go watch this show if you're of age and if you're into nice animated comedy. I've been Captain Phoenix. Thank you so very much for watching, and with that, I will see you in another episode. I'll see you in another universe. Hopefully one where I'm not evil. Yeah. Or am I the evil one?